Hey, good morning. Sorry I'm late. My dogs, always at last minute, right before I go live, every time they gotta go use the bathroom. Or they gotta do this or that. Seriously. It's like they do it on purpose. Hold on a minute. Let me I don't know what this is. So I plugged my phone in, the USB cable to my Chromebook, so done something crazy. Shine on, Cat J, Light Feather, Shug, Patty. How are all y'all this morning? I am tired as crap because I had to flip hay bales over yesterday while my husband wrapped plastic around them because we got the farm animals a bunch of hay for winter. And we got this big plastic wrap stuff you wrap it with to keep it, dry and clean and everything. Patty says her coffee's ready. Mine too, girl. I've been up since 6 o'clock. Just saw the live title, and now I got 15 minutes to go read these alleged chapters. Girl, it's going to take longer than 15 minutes to read them. Watch my live stream from yesterday, which I had a hard time reading it. But I read it. It's not written very well. It was just a manuscript, whatever. But I have it actually on my phone. I got it from Reddit. If anybody wants it, they can give me their email and I can share my file with them. So that's what I was going to talk about this morning. How did y'all feel about what Cindy Watts was saying? Look, we all know that there's two sides to every story. Then there's the truth. Oh my gosh, my dog's over there licking something. I'm sorry, guys. If y'all heard that lapping, it sounded like Amber Lynn Reed eating on camera. Oh, gross. Anyways, and then there's always the truth, like I said. But what is the truth? And I do think that Cindy and Shanann's relationship played a big role in what happened, in a way. I was sitting and thinking to myself yesterday, if Cindy and Shanann had a good relationship, I wonder if this would have happened. I know you can't think that way, but that's the way my brain works. I know it's not going to change anything. But, it just made me wonder for a second. I think that put a very big strain on Shanann and Chris's relationship. I really do. Hey, there's Remy, Gravy, Marie, Sweet Wait. I forgot to scroll my chat on screen. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad YouTuber. Remy, is Bob and Linda wild turkeys or pet turkeys? Hey, Judy Ann, there's a really good friend of mine that I've known for a long time. Hey, Judy, how are you? I met Judy on Twitter. We used to watch this live stream about Teen Mom. Probably one of the first live stream reviews I'd ever seen on Teen Mom. But anyways, we became really good friends. She's a good lady. Okay, let me scroll. Oh, I miss you too. I miss you too, girl. Girl, do you remember when? So me and Judy met this guy. Let me tell you a quick story before we get on the Watts case. Me and Judy met this guy named Angelo on Twitter. The people that did the Teen Mom review knew him. He was a psychic. Anyways, he gave me a reading. And y'all know, I had witnessed the suicide. My boyfriend shot himself in front of me 10 years ago. And you know, that man told me, he said, his soul doesn't rest because he blames you for it. He had me all tore up. He was a bad psychic. I don't think a real psychic would tell someone that. You know what I mean? Even if it was the truth. Do you remember that, Judy? And he was going to put this up on YouTube, but then I don't think that he ever did. It was like a phone call he recorded. He gave me a reading. It's going to be for his YouTube channel. Nuts all over the place. And then he became obsessed with Judy. Like, really. And just would talk to her like she was awful. Okay, life rewinding. Let me scroll up. Judy had, oh Lord, yeah. Psychic Angelo. I just got my book yesterday, just started reading it. When I'm finished, I'd love to come discuss with you, my lady. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because, I don't have it, and I've not listened to anybody read it yet. I've tried to, but I just couldn't do it. Hey, Lisa. It made me feel like we should all get together and write a book to the Watts and make them hear repeatedly exactly what she should be telling them, because if she were here, their mouths would be. Yeah. Yeah, sure. That's a great idea. Absolutely. Hey, did I say hi to Marie? I can't remember, y'all. Have you heard anything else from that crazy? No, Judy, I have not heard from him. I blocked him. I wonder if he's still got his YouTube channel at Judy. It was Psychic Angelo. And he's from where? Like Brooklyn or somewhere? He got really abusive with Judy. They were just friends. It went south really quick. He knew she was, having emotional problems at the time, and he took advantage. Southern Mom, hey girl. So back to the Watts. Just to be honest, I did agree with one thing that Cindy said. If this did happen, as a mom and as somebody that's got only one son, my only child, I probably wouldn't like it if one of their girlfriends was pointing out my son's flaws. Now, I probably wouldn't like that. But is that true? Or is Cindy just really defensive over Chris? And any little thing you say about him, she gets mad, like my mother is over my baby brother. You say one little word about him, and, she acts like you've said something terrible when it's really not. I don't mind reading it for you a bit each day if you want. Oh, that would be cool. I thought you were going to do, I thought you was going to do some readings. Mel Mel's getting her snacks. Hey, girl. You always got to get snacks. I was thinking about you the other day. I got this brownie with this Oreo topping. It was really good. I want the book, but I don't want to pay for it and support them. But like, I'm nosy and want it. I don't know. I will probably get the one from Cindy. I don't know. Because I think that'd be more interesting than what Chris has got to say. I want to go to North Carolina so bad. I can't stand it. Shug, I told my husband, I said, if we're ever down in North Carolina around that town, I'd like to go pay my respects to Shanann and the girls, but I wouldn't video it or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just me and him take on some flowers or something. I just think some things, even though you think it may get a lot of views or something, I just think some things you shouldn't do. And that's like going into their gravesite and taking a video camera and stuff like that. I mean, that's my opinion. Anybody can do what they want, though. So if if I ever get my own unfinished, I'll send it to you. And when you're finished, you can send it to someone else. Oh, that is great, Sweet Wheat. Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you. Love Hollis. Yeah, they might have it up at the library, Love Hollis. Yeah, Judy Ann, common courtesy. Yeah, like, I kind of feel bad discussing it a little bit. I don't feel as bad as talking about Cindy Watts as I do straight out talking about Chris for some reason. I don't know why. I'm weird. Hey, Red Rhyme. Oh, really, Remy? That's nice. Yeah, she bragged on him so much. Talked about how her and Ronnie didn't have much money so much. I don't know why she kept saying that. Um, at first, she kept repeating herself how much Chris was like Ronnie, and she kind of backtracked on that later on. Screw Chris Watts. All the drama's Chris Watts' fault. Yeah, I would like to think it's all Chris Watts' fault. I think it made some hateful people, this case. I mean, but when you do a Chris Watts video, Ask Red Rim Media, you bring out the hateful, crazy people. Honestly. You do. I didn't get any yesterday when we did that live stream, but if you straight out do like something Chris Watts, I don't know, it just brings out mean people. Hey, AP. Oh, gosh, praying for you. What's wrong? Let me scroll up the chat a little bit. I liked what she said. The irony of one's humbleness of being a point of pride. Hey, I like that. Nice picture. I like that. Hey, Kim Smith. She loved Chris with all her heart. Yeah, did you pay attention? I guess Shanann wanted, or Chris had mentioned changing his name to Christopher. And I guess Cindy didn't like that. I wonder if that's true. Why would you do that for? Well, change your name like that. I don't think she liked Shanann from the get-go. Hey, Alex. Good morning. Mama, you got a new video up? I didn't get notified about it. I don't get notified about a lot. Like, I just noticed I don't get notified for John Crimes' channel at all. I just came across his live stream yesterday. YouTube sucks. You know something else that I found weird? Which I don't know about proposals and stuff. But like staging your proposal, having a photographer come. I mean, like, I think that's weird. But that's just me. But I think I would like it better if it just happened spur at the moment. You know what I mean? Just somebody take a picture with their phone or something. I don't know. What'd you see on Reddit, Judy? Let me scroll back up. Being me. Hey, girl. Yeah, Katie gets the main people on her channel from Chris Watch. Just Lynette being a bitch. Oh, your video mail. Is being me being there? Or not? Is that not the same person? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I get that pretty good mood, yeah, every morning. No, I'm not down on them for having a photographer there when they was doing that proposal, but I don't know. That's just not my thing, but I'm just a simple country person, so you can't pay no attention to my opinion about that. Hey, Lovable. Did AP ever tell me what was wrong with her? I forgot that quick after I asked her. Oh my gosh. I'm ADHD and manic. I can't remember nothing. AP, I'm sending you lots and lots of prayers, girl. Lots. See, Stephanie. Oh, thank you. I think everybody's amazing too, except for a few. I mean, it's true. Yeah, I can't remember anything. It's funny, but if I read something, usually I can a couple times. What? You got 30 goats? You need to do some videos about goat care then. I need some places for mine to climb. I'm going to build her some little platforms. I'd love to see them. What kind of goats do you have? Okay, let me get back on the Watts here. So I think basically, I don't think Shanann and Cindy either one liked each other. One thing I'm curious about is she said after they left the beach house, when all their families was there on that vacation, when Shanann didn't want the little grandson coming and waking her up, Cindy alleges. I'm just wondering why Shanann sent Cindy that alleged email. Maybe she didn't. Who knows? Who knows what the truth is? I mean, if my son's girlfriend sent me an email like that, I'd be upset too. But did it happen? And what else happened that made Shanann do that if she did? It had to be more than that. I just don't see Shanann getting mad about that because she seemed to love kids. You know, they said that she didn't want the little boys, they called him Wyatt, coming in the bedroom early in the morning, because she wanted to sleep in. So that's kind of confusing. It was just not a normal relationship. And Shanann did post a lot about Cindy on Facebook. See, and you can't do that. You can't do that to your in-laws. And Cindy, I don't know if she shouldn't post anything about Shanann. I was just reading that Shanann did a few times, and you do not air out your dirty laundry on Facebook. It just adds to it, you know. Oh my God, Sweet Wheat says she's got a turkey that tries to hump her leg. I looked down, I was talking about that, look down, seeing your comment. See, y'all distract me. Get me off topic. I'm just kidding. There's always two sides to a story. Cindy needs to be respectful that in this case we can only hear one side of this story, hers. Exactly. Yeah. I think Shanann, after she posted on Facebook over the Nutgate incident, I think Shanann knew she went too far. And was going to try to fix it. What is it, Mel? Yeah, she did post too much details about her personal life. But, I have to wonder if their relationship had have been a good relationship. If this would have still happened, I think it would have probably still happened. I really do. I think it was in Chris to do this, do what he did, you know. Give me your damn PayPal link. Oh, okay. Well, okay, Mel. Hold on. I have to type it in. Okay, I think it's... I think that's the way it is, Mel. I'm not sure. You can tell me if it like came up blue. It's something like that. Okay. Kim, parts of the story are missing. I think Cindy probably did or said something about the proposal, just like we just did about the pigs, because Cindy was jealous, just in my opinion. Yeah. She probably said something similar to what I said. You know, I don't like victim bashing, but I don't think just stating the truth, in my opinion, about it is. I have a lot of respect for Shanann's parents and stuff. I've never seen anything bad, but I do think that's a little extravagant, but I am just a simple country person. I'm guilty of what many would consider oversharing on Facebook, family all over the country and other countries. It's nice to share my pics, days, and events, but I set my privacy. Yeah, I've been known to share too much too. So I guess I was being a little judgmental, but I have learned, over time that there's just some things that you don't put out to the world. Especially like in-law problems, social media just added to it. Lovable Rogue, after a good break off YouTube, I'm doing great. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, I know, Judy. You think like I do. I know how you think. I know you wasn't a victim. I just didn't want anybody to think I was, because I said that about the pictures. I think they live pretty extravagant. I mean, for me. Like, look how much they paid for daycare and stuff. Like, they really put themselves in debt. And said they filed for bankruptcy, and then 2 years later, they needed to do it again, but couldn't, because they was just 2 years out of it. See, I thought being me was being there, so my apologies. I just saw Mel's comment. My daughter did the same thing with puzzle pics, and I thought the same as you did, just their generation. I know. It's like, I don't know, it's just like staged or something. I just don't like it. Do you, Kim? We're old-fashioned. Hey, Blondie Bess. And Cindy was saying, Cindy shouldn't have said this about Shanann and Chris. I guess they got money from Frank and Sandy. But who doesn't ask their parents for something if they need it, like a loan or whatever? It's pretty shocking that I thought, it's just me, that Frank and Sandy paid $1,000 a month rent there to stay in the basement, and their house payment, like, back home, because Frankie Jr. was living there. Now that's what Cindy said, which we don't know if that's true or not. At least I don't. I know it's shine on. I mean, Sandy still. I wonder if she hates Chris now. She may. I would. She's a better woman than me, that's for sure, because I wouldn't piss on the asshole if he's on fire. The scientist that discovered that brain scans were different in psychopaths and ultimately discovered he was a psychopath by the same testing determined it was his upbringing that made him pro-social. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Um, where's Water Ski Mom when I need her? Mel, I don't got the Patreon link right off. I mean, I could try to get it. Oh, sorry. I was reading the message. Don't worry about it, Mel. I'll get it later. I'll get my Patreon link later. It's not no big deal, but thank you. I'll send it to you through Hangouts. That way you can copy it there. Okay, Alex. Thank you, sweetie. Alex's Patreon. She'll get it. Yeah, Water Ski Mom knows it. Yeah, she's a Patreon too. I got 5 Patreons, y'all. I've been trying to get better at my Patreon, put up my videos on there before they go on YouTube and stuff. Now I forgot what I was talking about. See, what else was I thinking about? So basically what I read yesterday was, okay, so y'all know when Sandy wrote that letter to detectives, so Cindy was responding to that letter. You know, they both got different stories. I think that Cindy thought down of Sandy and Shanann because when they met people, they were open and honest, didn't care to share with them. But Cindy wasn't like that. And she thought they overshared. And I don't think she respected them over that. Really. I think she was snooty, as they say, because of that. One reason. Well, I just got different. It won't let me share long videos on Patreon for some reason. I just try to get up all my videos on there, really, before I put them on YouTube. Carolina Girl, like sometimes an hour or so before, and then I share like a lot of other crime articles and different stuff. Sometimes I share stuff about Sunny, just different stuff. I'm still learning about Patreon and how to do it. So it's really nothing special, I don't guess. But I am going to start putting videos up on there, though. I need to start that probably today. That are not going to be on YouTube. It's just going to be on there. Different crimes. But I did notice with the Patreon that you can't upload really long videos because I tried to the other day and it wouldn't let me. So, but anyways, okay, back to Cindy. So I guess Cindy and Sandy got into it in front of little Cece one day. I guess she blamed it on Sandy. She blamed it on Sandy. That she lost her temper in front of Cece, and then she had to go apologize. Oh, yeah, the stroller deal. So Cindy, Ronnie didn't go to the wedding, and then after they found out Shanann was pregnant, Shanann was willing to accept their apology, and she made it sound like Shanann was willing to accept their apology if they bought her a $600 stroller as a good gesture. Can y'all believe that? A $600 stroller. Now, is that true or not? We don't know if it's true or not. But as an outsider looking in, I think that's kind of screwed up myself. But we don't know if it's true or not. I sure wouldn't do it. My mom bought me like $100 stroller, and it was really, really nice. Could attach the little baby carrier to it and then use it later on. Oh, thank you, Mel Mel. So we don't know if it's true or not, but $600 as a good gesture. I would never say that to anybody, but each their own. No, I guess it really don't matter now, but it's just interesting to kind of hear Cindy say all these things. And, there's always two sides. It takes two to make a relationship work. And I really believe that they both just didn't like each other and they really didn't try, you know. I think Cindy thought Shanann wasn't good enough for Chris. She didn't like Shanann because Shanann was speak her mind and stuff, I guess. I mean, I don't know. $600 stroller needs to change baby diapers, make bottles. Yeah, I mean, gosh. Hey, Nary. Um, as much as I hate to admit it, by the way she lived, I could see that the one she wanted was that expensive because it was probably the jogging one. Yeah, she liked the finer things in life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Is it Tatum? Oh my gosh, girl, you're a beautiful girl. Hey, girl, welcome. Damn, I wish I could do my makeup like that. I noticed there's quite a few of y'all that can do y'all's makeup like that. Y'all gonna have to give me private lessons on video chat, how to contour and stuff. Yeah, $600 damn dollar stroller. Look, how many engagement parties did these people have? I was shocked about that too. I mean, you wouldn't. Everybody wants their fairy tale stuff, but gosh, isn't one engagement party enough? I mean, goodness gracious. And I'm wondering if they really did mail out those invitations to that bridal shower. They said they did. It probably was one of those, Judy. That's probably see she don't tell the whole story. Lisa, was it battery operated or what? She's like, my God, that's high. Yeah. I think it's okay to like fun things in life, but if you don't have that luxury, well, act like you do. Exactly, Love Hollis. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. If I was rich, well, no, if I was rich, I wouldn't buy a $600 stroller. I'm sorry, I just know myself. I wouldn't do it. Um, Money don't grow on trees. Yeah, I think they was living way, way beyond their means, that's for sure. Didn't Chris say when he took Nikki out to eat, he was hoping she'd pay for it or something? Probably didn't have much money. Maybe her materialism stems from a disdain for her humble background. Maybe. Yeah. She probably dropped the invitations in the mail and forgot the stamps. Something happened. Something definitely happened. I don't see Ben in here. Hey, Ben. My opinion, one engagement party's enough. I know. Where I come from, you'd be lucky to have an engagement party. I didn't see you for a second, man. I thought, oh, how come I can't see him? She worked hard for her money and maybe couldn't afford the extravagant lifestyle anymore once she had kids and all. Yeah. Hey, she was a go-getter. Shanann was a go-getter now. A hard worker. I think they did. And another reason, Cindy and them, she said when they met Shanann the first time, her and her daughter were in there whispering in the kitchen. Probably jealous when they learned she had this big, fine home. And did you hear how Cindy said, and she drove that big Cadillac Escalade? Yeah, jealous of her because she had a nice car at home. My husband and I live beneath our means. Always have. Yeah, I mean, If you don't got the money, you don't got the money. But if you do got the money, it don't mean you got to go blow it all. You just blown my dreams. I've been growing a money tree, or was it the Dollar Tree? I've got seeds for one of those, lovable. The money tree. I think it's the money tree. Oh, thank you, Mel. I don't know. If you want me to be honest, what I think this is just one weird case and weird people. Some of them involved. He said the last time he went to dinner with her, he used his bank card, and he knew Shanann would ask him about it, but he said it was like he did it because he was tired of hiding it. Okay. I certainly did see, but I'm not sure it was specific jealousy. Shanann, yeah. There's more to it, just jealousy, huh? Yeah, I agree. I just don't know how to describe it. I'm not good at wording things anyways. Exactly. I always say I would be the brokest rich woman ever. I'm too cheap. Yay. It pays to be cheap. My son, Betty, he has $1 in his pocket. It burns a hole in his pocket until he goes spends it on his stinking video games, PlayStation, whatever it is. I mean, like, I'm such a tightwad that I don't even want to pay $25 for an eyeshadow palette. Seriously. I've been saying I'm going to buy some Jeffree Star eyeshadow for like 5 years. I just can't bring myself to pay it. But I'm going to. I think I'm going to order me some. I just have this look on my face each time I think about that woman. Yeah. And did you notice how she talked about her grandson, Wyatt? I mean, I've never heard her speak like that and use the words she used to describe Bella and Celeste. The way she described Wyatt being a ray of sunshine and all this and that. I mean, that's just my opinion. She said Shanann looked at 2 really expensive houses while she was in North Carolina for those 6 weeks that they were thinking about moving. She thought they were going to move back down this way, maybe. Ben just woke up. I've been up forever. It was like something till 6 this morning when I got up because I have to let the goat out like something after 7, and I need several cups of coffee before I go do that. Who admits to a federal crime? See, Ben never sleeps. You got insomnia, Ben? I used to have it. Real bad. I just got a new book on serial killers, and strangulation is the second most popular method. Yeah, I mean, that's very personal, I would think. Personal killing, strangle somebody like that, or stab them. Hey, Ginger Locks. Oh, wow, Alex. I probably don't even want to know about that girl. Wow. Yeah, what is the title of that book, Carolina Girl? Cat J wants to know. Oh, I'm sorry, Ginger Locks, about your electricity. JoJo lost her soul. Oh, JoJo, you're so funny. So sad about, I know. I don't know how you pronounce that guy's name. It's either Ron, Ellie, or Eli. I don't know. I always use that pronounce it on Google, which you just push play and it pronounces the word. And it said to pronounce it Ellie. We have a bomb cyclone upon us. Oh my gosh, Ginger Lux, prayers for you. To strangle someone, you actually watch the life drain out of them. I was almost strangled to death. I stared in his eyes. If I'm going to die, you're going to watch. Oh my gosh, Remy. Yeah, I was about strangled to death by my ex. And all I could think about was I could not breathe. And he said he only let me go because the tears streamed down my face. I swear. True story. It's very scary. And I remember all I could think was, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Trying to get his hands off my throat. Mm-hmm. Honey, if someone done me like this now that I'm older, oh my Lord, I'd have knocked his brains out with something when I got loose from him. Yeah, there's a lot of us been through the same stuff, huh, Love Hollis? I'm back with my soul now, Love Bull, walking tall. Oh, Dova, I'm so sorry. Hey, girl. You know I never mean to miss anyone. I get to run in my mouth. Forget to look at the chat. Chat goes by and I don't see it. I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to get off here, y'all. I've got to go make me some breakfast and get some things done around here. More hay to be wrapped up today. You know, it's hard flipping those bales of hay as my husband is wrapping the plastic. I have to flip it, you know. Gosh, got my back hurting. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Hey, there's Kim A. Hey, girl, what's up? Thank you for chatting. Stay out of trouble here on YouTube and in real life. And peace. I'll see y'all in the morning at 10:30 Eastern Time AM. Bye. Love y'all. Oh, Vicky, I'm sorry I missed your comment. I know it, Vicky. That's awful. Maybe we'll talk about that more tomorrow. I'm going to write down a few things so I don't forget them. So maybe we can have a better discussion, and maybe some of y'all can come up on panel and give your thoughts and opinions in the morning too if y'all want to. Anyways, see y'all later. Peace.